Alright, so I was called cheap. Somebody called me cheap. I mean, I could be cheap. I am cheap, but at the same time, I do spend money. So we was talking about first date. You know, that conversation came up or whatever like that. And you know me, I'm old school. I'm old fashioned. A first date, you first meet somebody. Walk in the park, nice scenery, eat some ice cream. They told me I was cheap because I wasn't willing to pay $100, $150, or $200 or more than that on the first date. No, I'm not finna take you to no restaurant on no first date. We don't know each other like that. I'm pretty sure you got somebody else that can do that part.
I mean, he does have a point. We probably do have somebody else who can take us to dinner. But do you have feelings about that, Nabila?
Well, okay, so finances are a very sensitive topic, men or women, right? And I can understand why someone wouldn't want to invest a couple of $100s on a first interaction. But I also think that there's an opportunity cost to going on a date. The problem comes in this society because we're just dating too many people at the same time. So if you have a roster and you're talking to 5 different girls and taking 5 different girls on $200 dinner dates, then yeah, that's going to be a financial burden. So maybe, less is more. Maybe you could, pay for an expensive dinner with the girl that you really liked. And, if you can't, just be honest, like I'm not at that point in my life where I can pay for this. And if she's the right person for you, then she'll be there for you during this building phase. So it's just like looking at the root of why can't you pay a little? Why can't you be generous in this moment?
Yeah, but we're also 100%. Messing it up for a lot of people because there are women out there who will literally say, I go out on dates multiple times a week just to have a good dinner, just to have a free dinner. So as long as that's happening, you're ruining it for all the single ladies out there who really do want to connect and will value that time. So either be quiet about it or don't do it.
Well, we can't. I don't know if we can shut them up. So yes, but those ladies. So do we put ourselves out there in a way where we're just making sure that we're open to all these possibilities?
I think when the planning stages are happening, you can say, hey, I really want to go to this amazing restaurant. It's new. I'd love to get the first round of drinks. Or, but I'll take care of dessert. Or talk about it ahead of time. That way there can be a sense of oh, she's conscious of it and he doesn't have to feel like, oh my gosh, what's happening here?
I think that it's a cultural thing too, though, because when we're dating in our culture, it's kind
what
of
is your culture?
And South Asian. Okay. And I think it's insulting to be like, I'll get the first round of drinks to a man. Sometimes they'll be like, okay, well, I didn't ask you to, so why are you saying that? I understand your point of view, absolutely, but if you told someone like my father or like my brother, oh, you can take me out for a dinner, but I'll get the first round, I'd be like, okay, well, I don't want to go out with you, that's weird. Are you insulting me and telling me I don't have enough money to take you and buy you drinks too?
Yeah, is it a matter of filling them out more to even see if that's the conversation you need to have?
I recently went on 2 first dates, right? And one of the dates was at a bakery. And it was really nice, and the ticket wasn't too high. I didn't pay for it, but the ticket was just like a little chai tea latte and a croissant, which I appreciate because the intention of finding that nice bakery and us going there and us having that conversation. For my first date, the ticket was a little bit higher, because we were eating more food.
Yes.
But I still appreciate both of the men. I wouldn't expect anyone, not to say that I don't deserve it, but on a first date and you're just meeting me to spend $150 to $200, that would be I would appreciate it, but it's not an expectation for me.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you the one for me, that I'm
right,
exactly. Yeah. Okay, all right, so let's say things progress. Let's say we've been on several dates. Things are going very well. It's been some months and things, and we're ready to move in together.
Okay.
Well, this video has an opinion about it.
Stop moving in with your boyfriend. If you want to get married, if marriage is your goal, if you want to eventually be somebody's wife, you like this man, you want to be with this man is your boyfriend, you want to eventually marry him one day, do not move into that man's house. That's how you end up waiting 5-6 years for a ring. That's how you end up, giving the milk away for free. Do not move in with your boyfriend if marriage is your goal. Now, if you just like, hey, I just don't want to pay no bills right now, like, I just don't want to be a responsible, independent woman right now, then that's your business. But if you say, hey, this is what I'm ready for, this is what I want, death move, don't do it.
Ooh, okay. Is it, okay, is it giving away the milk for free? Ladies, how'd you feel about that?
Yeah. This might be like a bad analogy, but like you don't go into a Rolex store and say, hey, can I just wear this Rolex for 6 months or a year and then I'll pay for it? I'm not trying to objectify women or like say that, but I'm just saying like we treat, if it's also what is your goal?
That's the thing. If it's just sort of like, well, I've been dating for 3 months and I don't really feel like paying my rent this month, it's always going to end poorly. And then you have to separate your stuff at the end, which is a huge headache.
Yeah.
So I would much rather not live together. And then, of course, now having a child, I wouldn't want to make that step and put another person into the equation until I was committed and sure and 100%, because at that point, it makes more sense. And I mean, even being engaged, though, there have been engagements that don't follow through. And so to me, I think at this point, it's marriage or separate.
Look, either.
I think, again, the foundation. So as opposed to going on this first date, spending $200-300, we could be in the park, setting boundaries, having communication, knowing what the expected outcome is. Are you planning to get married? Or are you just looking for somebody to pay your mortgage? Are you looking to build and have a family or relationship? So on that first date, minimal. It's best, less is best. We have conversation. Now I know your goals and your plans. If you're dating to marry, then you set that and establish that first off.
I agree.
Go ahead.
What I wanted to share, I feel like I would want to live with a man before we get married, but I do believe that there would need to be that commitment. I would need to be engaged or something. We're working towards something.
And that's what I was going to say is that a lot of women will feel how she felt, but they won't say, but, I'm willing to live with you, but in 6 to 12 months or in 18 months, if we are not married or committed to each other through an engagement, if we haven't made plans for that, I'm out. So you can set some sort of expectation.
There you go. Set those expectations.
And people's opinions are based on their life experiences, right? So they're on social media. She has a different life experience than someone young that's impressionable that's watching. But you're right. I think absolutely setting boundaries and expectations, like I will live with you, but in 2 years, if we're not married, I'm out.
Okay, figure out what works for you and make that clear to whoever you are dating or partnering up with. Okay, we will have our final thoughts right after this break.
I got the feeling. Come back to me.